Vandag in ons mense kuier ons kameras in Centurion by Vintage Coffee, 'n koffiehuis met 'n groot hart.
So Vintage Coffee is a coffee shop in a city that's adding value to its city, one cup at a time. So with every purchase of your cup of coffee, you get a coin to vote for one of 3 different non-profit organizations. And at the end of the month, we count all the coins, or the votes, as we call them. The non-profit with the most votes will then get our profit. And in that way, we're adding value to our city by adding value to human life within our city limits.
Our idea for Vintage Coffee was when we came back from America, we didn't really have a job or anything to do here. And then we had the idea of having a coffee shop. We saw this idea in Houston, Texas, in the form of a bar, and we loved it. It was a really cool place to be. So when we came here, we approached this place, and then we shared the same idea, like with the charities, and then this place really liked the idea, and then we rent from them. And it's just been a really cool journey of trying to help those who are less privileged than us.
So some of the things we do here at Vintage Coffee are things like you can hire the venue. We have 2 events every month that take place in the evenings. We have coffee education nights. We also have a really cool volunteer program. And so they join us, we teach them how to make coffee. They give their time, we give them our knowledge and expertise on coffee. So how we select our non-profit organizations for people to vote for is they have to be humanitarian, so they have to deal with people, and then they have to be local, they have to be within our city. And we define our city as a maximum of 1 hour's drive away from the store. So that means you're local if you're in that hour range. So what really separates us from the mainstream coffee shops within the area is that we have a whole range of brewing methods of how to brew coffee. So we've got our filter drip systems, we've got a slow drip system and a cold slow drip system. We have got AeroPresses, pour overs, chemixes, and then we've got all our espresso-based drinks, and these are all measured. So we have a certain amount of ground coffee that goes into each one, a certain amount of water that we put through all of them at a certain temperature, and that's what gives them their unique, exciting, good flavor. At Vintage, we love to tell stories, and I think our whole concept is a story, and we've just tried to add another story by having a unique coffee that we serve. So our coffee is the story of my marriage. It's a South American and African put together, and so we have a South American bean and an African bean blend, and that's what we serve. It's really unique and really, really nice to drink.
Ek kom hier so gereeld, ek kom hier so elke dag. Want dit is halfpad van my werk en ek hou van die koffie, het smaak lekker en die hele konsep, dit is 'n totale nuwe ding vir hierdie nasie.
I think more businesses should take on something of a social development side. I think more business needs to stop collecting money for their own benefit and start benefiting the community around them. It's great to give to the big non-profits because they do get things done, but I want to see more business change the cities that they're in, employ the underprivileged, or start programs that uplift people, empower them, not just put food on the table, but actually empower people. Some of the things that I really enjoy about working at Vintage is I get to stand on the other side of the bar and interact with people. I love it, I thrive on it. And I go to sleep really tired, but it's good. I get to meet so many people and get into their lives, and they then get into our lives, and we've become friends, which is just so cool. It's not too often that you go to work and you find friends for life, or that you can do life together with.